Welcome to Reflections, Monday's short-form studio feature ahead of Friday's Photo Walk podcast. Thoughtful observations on creativity and, well, just life, really. You'll find all 5 of this week's reflections on our Patreon channel, The Extra Mile. Here comes the rain again. I'll be in Scotland when this goes out, and there's a fair chance it may be raining today. By the way, peppered into this reflection are a bunch of song titles about rain. See how many you can count. You've had one already in the title. A Eurythmics number, Here Comes the Rain Again. Sing it with me. No, don't sing, Neil. I'm assuming this by the medium-term forecast, that is, which doesn't always work very well in the glens, etc., of where we host our retreat in Scotland. We've been gloriously sun-kissed over the last few years in particular. But it's September, and rain it may. Mind you, in this country, it can rain in mid-July, happily enough too. I'm told November rain can be particularly harsh. I don't know if it'll be a steady drizzle, the kind that sneaks up your sleeve without you realising, or a heavy downpour that makes you wish you brought the canoe rather than the camera. Either way, rain can have a reputation for spoiling plans. Or maybe it doesn't. I'd argue it can be one of the best gifts for photography. For a start, let's think about colour. Sunshine, glorious as it is, tends to wash the world in brightness. Have you ever seen the rain arrive and totally change the canvas? Greens in particular can end up being, a tad radioactive, especially out of some senses. You know the ones I mean. Rain, though, has a way of deepening the tones. Greens become more vivid, reds more saturated, blacks almost ink-like. Fantastic. A simple street scene looks entirely different with rain-darkened pavements reflecting neon shop signs or car headlights. If raindrops keep falling on my head, I don't see it as the close of play. Too obvious, that one, was it? Photographers have made whole careers from reflections on wet surfaces. Think of Saul Leiter in New York with his layered glass and rain-smeared colours. I know some folk don't like the word layered, but it truly was. Or Ernst Haas, who captured streets alive with the glow of wet asphalt. Rain doesn't dull a city, it transforms it into a stage of mirrors. It does the same in woodland too. Bring your macro. There's always a droplet about to fall off a leaf. Here we go, hang on. Now. No. Now. Just wipe the lens. Oh, you missed it. And it isn't just sight. Rain brings smell as well, that earthy scent after a shower. Petrichor. One of the most grounding experiences we have. If you've ever walked with a camera into woodland just after rainfall, you'll know it's like somebody's turned up the contrast on your senses. The moss smells richer, the bark more pungent. The air feels fresh, almost edible. If photography is about slowing down and noticing, as we're always banging on about, then rain has a way of making you lean into that. Now, the practical side, because I know you're looking at me, saying, come on Neil, what about our expensive kit now? Cameras and rain, yes, they're not always best friends. But they needn't be enemies either. A cheap rain cover, or even a plastic bag with an elastic band, can keep you shooting while others are rushing for cover. Lens hoods, they can keep raindrops off glass, and if you're brave, embrace a few droplets. They can add unexpected bokeh, distortions, and flares. Some of my favourite frames have actually come from the so-called ruined shots while I've been making the photo walk, thinking, stop raining, and then getting back and rethinking, oh, look at that. And of course, if you're digital, always have a cloth tucked away to wipe the front element. If you're film, well, maybe a little extra caution. In India, earlier this year, we spent a morning wrapping our cameras in plastic bags and filing bags, you know, the sort that you keep notes in, using a lot of gaff tape and all sorts of stuff like that, so that the colourful powders and the water in particular being thrown wouldn't stuff up the works of these intricate digital tools. And you know what? I don't think any of us had a single problem. And it was pretty intense at times too, the water especially. It was like red rain, orange rain, purple rain. The kids were throwing it at us. Cheeky whatsits. But it wasn't as if it was raining men, cats and dogs. The bags did the trick. Famous rainy photographs? Cartier-Bresson's shots in Paris after rain. Umbrellas scattered like punctuation marks across cobbled streets. Vivian Meyer's rainy day self-portraits in shop windows. Her Rolleiflex shielded under an umbrella, capturing ghostly doubles in the glass. And who can forget the Vietnam War images where rain turned the land into rivers of mud? Rain's been more than weather. It's been context, atmosphere, storytelling tools, metaphor. Let's not forget the humour in it too. Rain gives us puddles and puddles gives us reflections. Whole worlds turned upside down for free. Children leap in them. Photographers crouch by them. Same puddle, two very different kinds of play. And in Scotland, there's rarely a shortage at times. Rain also changes people. Street photography is never the same when umbrellas come out. Whole series have been made with brollies. Body language shifts, people huddle closer, move quicker, and form little choreographies around puddles and crossings. Photographing in the rain lets you catch gestures and shapes that aren't there on sunnier days. It can certainly be easier to do street photography. Nobody's bothered about you. They're rushing on by, trying to get where they want to go without getting wet. And then there's the light. Rain scatters it, bends it, softens it. The kind of diffused sky that acts like a giant softbox. Portraits in the rain. If you can persuade your subject, you get some of the most flattering portraits ever. Eyes glisten, skin tone smooth, hair shines with droplets. It's as if the world conspires to do the editing for you. For a while, and at weddings, it became the go-to front page of the website shot to feature a couple, here we go with that word again, under an umbrella, Ella. A couple under an umbrella have a canoodle with a flash popping in behind them, lighting up the rain as it falls. So yes, while others curse the weather, rain in particular, photographers might secretly wish for it. Rain changes the script. It takes the familiar and makes it unfamiliar. It demands that you notice differently, that you listen as much as you look. Because let's not forget, rain has a soundtrack too. We've heard it on the podcast. The hiss and the droplets on the leaves, the tap, tap, tap on the glass, and the rhythm on the rooftops. So next time you find yourself in it, don't pat the camera away. Hold it close, yeah, protect it, yes, but let it see the world in its watery new skin. Rain doesn't have to be the interruption, it can be the story. Let's be honest, photographing and singing in the rain is a lot more fun than just sitting inside and praying for the sunshine. How many songs then? Here Comes the Rain Again, yes, Purple Rain. Singing in the Rain, well done at the back. Have you ever seen the rain? Tricky one, I thought you'd get that. November Rain, It's Raining Men, too easy. Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, yes, too easy that one too. Umbrella, must have mentioned that, I don't know, nearly half a dozen times. Surely you got that one. You did? Good. So if you got all 8, you're a star. Go to the front of the class. And just remember, when the rain comes, that's where the best students of photography usually are. Front row, not hiding at the back.